The mazurka was Chopin's favorite dance. He wrote over 50 mazurkas, more than any other type of dance or any type of composition, 50 mazurkas throughout his entire life. And it is in these mazurkas that he introduced some of his most quirky and innovative compositional techniques. And it's interesting to note that the freedom Chopin allowed himself within this musical genre is also evident in the mazurkas as a dance form, what you saw on the ballroom dance floor. The Polish dancing master Philip Galakowski writes, he's talking about the dance mazurka, it is in the mazurka that the Poles reveal their originality. And as a result of their imagination, nothing is predetermined. Neither the order of the figures nor the sequence of the steps. There is no law where the imagination rules. And the French dancing master Henri Solares echoes these sentiments. If it be true that the principal character of any art is variety in imagination, the mazurka most assuredly deserves this title. And the variety imagination is a problem, though. We don't have any surviving choreographies of the mazurka because there is so much freedom. We have descriptions, but no dancing master actually put down on paper how to dance a mazurka until about 1850. But we know it was danced, starting around 1810. But because of the improvisatory nature, it was up to the performer to decide. The figures were based on the quadrille. We know that much. But beyond that, we don't really know. So it's interesting that the freedom in the dance form is expressed by Chopin in the freedom in his compositional techniques. A common theme found in Chopin literature is the notion that the source of creative inspiration for Chopin's mazurka can be found in the peasant mazurka. However, in the 1820s, when Chopin was coming to age, there were two distinct mazurkas, the urban and the peasant. The urban mazurka, which was the type Chopin was most closely connected to, was largely an invention of French dancing masters who lived in Warsaw and taught dance in Warsaw. The French influence in Warsaw was great. The upper classes, the language they spoke was French, up until about 1830. It was French culture that dominated. And the French dancing masters combined elements of the Polish national dances with figures drawn from those current Western European dances in constructing the mazurka. Thus, what has often been cited as the cornerstone of Polish nationalism is in fact a mixture of national and foreign elements in a creation of the cultural elite. So Mi-Jin is going to perform Chopin's first published mazurka, Opus 6 number 1, and this again was what he composed this while he was living in Vienna in 1830 and 1831.